Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video. My name is Bright Ajay Confidence, normally known as Sir Confidence on the digital space. So today we are going to look at a simple food flyer design, but stunning. Okay, so this is what we are going to design for today. Without wasting my time, let's jump into our Canva application. This is our interface, normally as usual. Okay, so this is the plus sign. You tap on the plus sign and then you locate customize a size. Okay, you can see it here sometimes, you can also see it here. You tap on it and then you customize the size, which is social media flyer size. That is 3200 by 3200. Okay, after that tap on create new design and then we have our working background. This thing will pop up just showing that the size that you have created, there are others who have used the same size to create their design or templates. Okay, so you just hold here, you just hold this side and bring it down, you get it, so that you maintain your working background. Now let's tap on it to change to actually add a color or to set up a background. But before that, without us wasting much time over here, let's upload the original flyer to one page so that we can look on it and as far as we can finish early. Go to your upload, or better still, you can tap on camera roll, then you select the particular flyer you want to upload here and then you enlarge it to fill up the space. Now you flip to your left side like this to have another working background. So this is another working background. Now let's tap on it and change the color. So let's change the color to red. Okay, deep red. That's deep red. Okay, now let's set up the background before adding another necessary details. So without wasting my time, let's quickly bring another thing again, which is the background or the lines that we see there at the background. Okay, so I'll go for my upload. This is the material that I'm going to upload to the background. This is what I used. Okay, and we are not going to leave it like that. You can crop it by using this middle tool. Okay, you can crop it like this, but don't crop it too much. Manipulate it so that you maintain a good one. Okay, so now you increase it like this, you get it, you increase it enough, you increase it enough. Okay, now we are not going to leave it like that. Okay, go for transparency or opacity. Scroll down here until you see transparency and then you reduce it, you reduce it, you reduce it, you reduce it to 16 or 15. You get it, to 16 or 15. So that is it. We are on course gradually. So without wasting much time, let's go for element. Okay, go for element and then you bring in shape. You just search for shapes. Okay, shapes, search for shapes and then you select this particular one and then you change the color to white. Okay, change the shape color to white and then you can hold this side to make it rectangle. You can hold this side to make it rectangle. So you enlarge it or you expand it, you bring it somewhere here to the down here, you get it. So we are on course gradually. That is it. We are on course gradually. That is it. Okay, all right, so let's copy the same shape. Okay, use this middle to copy and then you bring it here. This time around you minimize this one, you make it smaller. Okay, you bring it somewhere here. You can manipulate it to be at the middle of your project. Okay, better still, if you want a nice position, when you select it, go to position over here and then you choose alignment, you choose center, or you choose center. It's already at the center. Okay, now we are going to set up everything. Okay, we're going to set up. So let's go for how do we call it, element again and then you search for frames. Okay, search for frame. Okay, so let's bring this square one. Okay, you can manipulate it, okay, and then you bring it somewhere here. So we are on course gradually. You bring it somewhere here, you get, and then you copy the same thing, but better still, let's make it look so professional by going to style. You will see style over here, tap on it and then give it a border weight a bit, and then you change the border color to, let's say, deep red or any other deep color that you can choose to. So let's copy it. Let's use this middle icon, duplicate icon, duplicate it, bring it here, duplicate it, bring it that, you get it. Okay, so you know how to manipulate it nicely, professionally, and then you get it, so that is it. We are on course, you get it, we are on course. So without wasting much time, let's bring in another thing. Okay, let's bring in another thing. That's let's bring in another thing. Okay, so right now let's add our text. Okay, let's add our text. So go to text over here, and then you tap on add a heading. Then you choose the name of the person that you are designing, or the name that you prefer to use. So I will use Mama Juliet. Okay, Juliet. Okay, I will use Mama Juliet's kitchen. Okay, I'll use Mama Juliet's kitchen. And then you are not going to leave it like that. We have to get a nice font for it. Okay, you have to, you see, the font I use is on Pro. Okay, so if you are not on Pro, Canva Pro, you cannot get access to this particular font type. So that's why I am using another normal font, so that we can all have access. So go to font, and then we give it a nice font. You tap on the arrow, and then we give it a nice font, Evo Black, or better still, Horizon. You get it? Let's use the Horizon. Okay, let's use the Horizon. So we are on course gradually. So you can the size was actually 150. I use a size 150. You get it? I use a size 150. So now let's change the color to ash. Okay, so tap on it, and then you locate color here, and then you scroll until you see the hash color. So now let me actually minimize the spacing. Okay, you can minimize the spacing. If the spacing is too much, you can minimize it. Okay, now let's go for element again. This is element. Go for element and search for line. Okay, normal line, and then you bring in the line. Okay, sorry, line. You bring the line, and then you go to style, line style over here. You increase the weight of the line a bit. You increase it a bit. Okay, you increase it a bit. Now send it here. Okay, send it here, minimize it a bit, and then you duplicate it using the copy icon. Duplicate it. Okay, and bring it here. Bring this one here. Okay, duplicate this one too, and then you hold this side to minimize it smaller, make it smaller. Now you hold this icon to rotate it like this. You get it? To rotate it like this. Now bring it here. You can see that. Copy the same thing using the middle icon, copy it, and then rotate it. Now let's copy this one, the smaller one. You can copy it, and then you bring it here, you rotate it to make it straight. Okay, make it straight enough. Okay, so minimize the size a bit, bring it here. So go for notch, this notch, and then move it into a smaller distances. Copy the same thing, bring it here. Anytime you do it, you've done a mistake, you can go to the return icon over here to actually return to where you were, or your previous area. Okay, so that is it. We are on course. So now we can actually reduce the opacity a bit, or the transparency of the lines a bit. We can reduce them a bit. Okay, can reduce the transparency of the lines a bit, but before you do that, you have to reduce it. You reduce the one that you brought in at the first point, so that it will not be like you finished before. So now let's continue with it. Now let's go for elements again, and then you bring in this shape, and then you minimize it. Okay, to a reasonable size. You minimize it like this, bring it somewhere here. Okay, bring it somewhere here. You get it? Now change the color to yellow. Okay, so that is it. Now let's quickly go to text, and then we add sub headings. Okay, then you type in caps dishes. Okay, dishes. The dishes, you bring it here, and then you go for font over here, and then you search for Montserrat. This is it. To reflect, you tap on it to give it a Montserrat. So let's choose Montserrat semi bold. Okay, now you minimize it, you change the color to black. Okay, you minimize it a bit, or the size I used was actually 85. Okay, so 85, 86 is cool. Okay, now you manipulate it nicely. This is, you get, manipulate it nicely. So now you can copy the same thing. We are not using so many font type here. Okay, we are not using so many font type here. You get it? So now when you copy it, just go for edit. Okay, then you edit it, you tap on it, and then you write your necessary item. So now I'll change the color to white. Okay, change the color to white. You get it? Change the color to white. Now you see it's just roughly on the working or on our project. We don't want it like this. Now let's go for format. Locate format over here, and then you choose this particular one, left alignment. You can see that very nice over there. So their dishes include banku and tilapia, whatever. All right, so let's go for font again, the same font, but let's give it bold. Okay, let's give it bold. So bold is okay for me. You get bold is okay for me. Now let's bring in other necessary items, which is the food. So let's go for upload, and I believe I've taught you guys how to upload items, right? So now when you go for upload, you don't have anything, you just go for upload file, and then from device, and then from library, and then you select any other necessary item you want to, then you just add it here. Okay, it will be reflected in your upload. Okay, so now let's bring in this particular food first. Now before that, you have to remove the image background of the this particular food. Okay, so now I am using Canva Pro, so I will just remove it in Canva. If you are using a Canva free account, you cannot remove the background of any image in your Canva Pro. You get it? So now let me slide it a bit. Okay, so now bring it here. You get very nice over there. We are on course gradually. Now let's bring these things up a small down a bit, so we can long press on it. Okay, then you select multiples, okay, then you cancel it here, and then you look for node. This one, you move it into a smaller distances. You see that they are all moving together. You can move it to left, right. You see that? All right, so that is it. Now let's add another item again. So we are going to add this arrow. Okay, so you can just go for element over here, and then you search for arrow. Okay, arrow. You search for just arrow. Okay, then there will be a lot of arrows over here, but choose the one that without the pro sign. The one with the edu is for the pro user. So if you are not on pro, you cannot use them. So this one, I believe this one is very smooth for everyone to use. So you can tap on see all here, and then you choose your preferred one. You get it? You choose your preferred one to be used. Okay, you choose your preferred one to be used, but make sure you don't choose any of them that's actually have a pro sign. Okay, so you can change the color. Okay, when you tap on it, you can change the color. You can actually minimize it. Okay, you can change the color to yellow. Okay, yellow. So when it comes like this, don't leave it like that. Use this icon to actually rotate it like this. Rotate it. You get? That is it. So we are on course gradually. Now let's bring in another. Go to this, copy this one, the line, and then you bring it here. Change the color, the line color to yellow as usual. Okay, go to style, line style, give it a bolder weight, and then go and increase the opacity to the full size. Okay, now rotate it like this, and then you copy it. Okay, you just want to manipulate something simple. Okay, so you can do it like this. Copy this one, and then you rotate it. You get it? You rotate it like this, and then that is it. So actually we've not going so far. I believe you guys are not confused. You can do what I'm doing. That is it. Now let's go for element, and then we search for curvy line. Okay, curve line. Okay, so search for curve line. They will bring a lot. Make sure the one you are choosing is not for pro users. So this one is free. Let's choose this one, and then we rotate it like this. Okay, you minimize it, bring it here. You can use this particular icon, this one, to be moving it along. So you bring it here. Now you scroll here until you see the color. Sometimes you may not see the color here unless you scroll to the left side until you see the color, and then you change it to yellow. Okay, yellow. change it to yellow, then you minimize it a bit again, and then you bring it here. Okay, now let's do something real quick. Okay, let's do something real quick as well. Go for text. Okay, bring in, add a heading, and then you edit it. Okay, you edit it, you place whatever there, you edit it, and you type XX. Okay, XX. So the XX over here, you minimize it, you change the color to yellow. Okay, color to yellow. You get it? Bring it here, and then minimize it. Minimize it a bit, rotate it like this. You get it? Bring it here. You get it? So we are on course gradually. You get it? We are on course gradually. So you can use the node to move it into a smaller distances. You get it? Move it into a smaller distances so that you may not be struggling. We use node. Okay, this particular one, you scroll down to you see here, we scroll left once you see node. We use it to minimize, or sorry, we use it to move objects in a smaller distance. Now let's upload other necessary food items. Okay, so I will tap on the frame like this. We have two ways of doing that. Tap on the frame like this, and then you tap on replace. It will send it to your gallery, and then you replace it with the, you select the actual food that you want to replace the frame with. So let me see something. I'll provide you guys with the material, so you don't need to worry. You get it? How do we call it? The frame. Okay, the frame. So bring it to the frame. It will change. It will enter the frame itself. Okay, so now let's see something here. Let's bring the meat pie. Okay, let's bring the meat pie here. So we can tap on it like this. Tap on replace. Select the meat pie, and then that is it. You get it? So we are on course gradually. We are almost done. With this information, then we are done. So now let's copy these dishes over here. Copy it by using the middle icon. Copy it, bring it here, then you type order now. Okay, place your order. Okay, so now let's manipulate it. Go for font type, the same on Sarat. Okay, but tap on the arrow, and then you select let's say bold. Okay, now Montserrat bold. Now let's go to spacing. Go to spacing, and then you letter spacing. You spacing it. Okay, you spacing it like this. Okay, the size I used was actually 75. You can make it 70, or yeah, you can make it 70. You get it? You can make it 70. So you can make it 70. Now let's change the color to the deep red. Tap on this one, change it to the deep red, and then we are on course gallery. Now you can actually go for elements and bring in line. Okay, line, then the line like this. Increase the weight. Okay, I mean go to line style, increase the weight of the line a bit, change it to black, change the color to black, line color, change it to black, bring it here. You get it? And then you enlarge it. You hold the edges to enlarge the line. Okay, that is it. We are on course. You get it? Now tap on the same line, duplicate it or copy it, bring it here down. But now you see that we are not using so many fonts. As here we use Archivo or something, and then we are using Montserrat here. Just copy this one. Okay, and then you edit it. Then you type the number 0551746340 or Vodafone 0202698616. Okay, now bring it here. The size I used was size 65. Okay, I use 65 for that. Okay, that is it. So we are on course. Now copy the same thing, bring it here, and then you go for edit. Okay, so you can type order now, place your order now for free delivery. Okay, so place your order now for free delivery. So you can minimize it. That's okay. Minimize the size. Okay, place your order now, and then place your order now. Okay, place your order now for free delivery. Okay, now the size was actually 35. Okay, I used size 35 for that. 35 for that. Okay, so that is it. You change the color to the deep red. Okay, deep red. You get it. So we are done with this nice flyer. Simple but stunning. You get it. So thank you very much for following. After that, you just tap on this arrow and then you download the current page. Okay, and then you download it. Okay, after downloading, make sure you submit your assignment. Thank you very much for following this video, and I'll see you in other parts of the videos tutorial. Okay, once again, my name is Bright J Confidence, normally known as Self Confidence. Bye.